team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Ball handed off. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The Dukes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Getting set. Here's second down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, but you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
4th down. He's throwing for it. He's running out of time here. And he's swarmed by the pass rush, a sack to end this drive.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the 1st down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. It's a quarterback keeper. Breaking free at the 35. 4 set of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the 1st down.
Really a great way to get this game started for this offense. You know, they told us in our production meeting they thought with certain formations they'd be able to get this defense out of position and hit them for some big plays. Here we're seeing it to get this game started.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Defense is coming after him. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
This one is right through. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. Remember, that last possession went for it on fourth down and got stopped, ended up costing them a field goal. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on second down. And they heave it deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. The shotgun handoff here. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down. And the Dukes will come to the line and crank up the tempo.
Boy, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play.
The ball is loose. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
Well, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Escapes the pocket. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That's a bullet over the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Dukes pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Here comes a handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. And it's really solid defense on that play.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's going to take off. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a fourth down play. They're going to run it here. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
Well, that's where you know a coach trusts the offensive line and his running back. Fourth down and short, no problem. Give it to the running back, and the back doesn't hesitate at all. And he's able to convert and pick up that nice first down.
And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. And the Dukes with first and 10 here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. The pass is caught. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
The 11th play of the drive coming up. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Pass caught. Can he get in? The Dukes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Dukes. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. The last possession, they settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. The pass rush closing in. Receiver makes the catch. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's complete. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. And the quarterback will just sneak it now.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches. And he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly. Get the lineman down. Quarterback under the center. Quick snap. And get the yardage you need for the first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Took contact on the throw. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Play action fake, looking to throw. And he's going to launch it deep again. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. He didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Put it up for grabs, and defense comes down with it.
Here comes the Dukes offense back on the field now. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession. There's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, James Madison. And now the try here for the extra point. No problem with the PHC. The lead 14-3. Getting set to kick the ball off now. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The Texas State offense back on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. He'll hand it off. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the option play. The game moves the ball to the 34.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
It's third down for the offense. Can he make it to the marker? And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back to just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Lets it go under heavy pressure, takes a shot. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Going the other way, can they stop him? Ball carrier running through tackles. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get it down.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
James Madison's offense back out there now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. The back's got it. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The gain makes it second and medium. Sticking with the running game. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Tight end goes in motion. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Grab behind the line. It's Figueroa. They'll finally go down, but it's a first down and much more. Great game in the play.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And now the handoff. Powering right past the defender. It's a fumble. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
Now, looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Trying to get the throw off. And he throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up third down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They will go for it again here on 4th down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. They've converted 1 of their 2 4th down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a 3rd attempt right here. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 37-yard attempt. He missed it. The lead remains at 11 after the miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Escapes the... So no throwaway. He's forced out of bounds. That'll be a sack. Tough spot here. 2nd and long from their own 13. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Caught over the middle. He'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Hits the running back in the flat. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Or it's snapped to the back. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas State.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
Lining up to try the extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though. kickoff team on the field getting set now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
They look to throw it here on second down. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's fourth down.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw and put it on target.
Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Looking to throw it deep. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on down.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Who makes the grab? The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made on the right side. Tackle made quickly after the catch, but lose the ball to the 12. A red zone opportunity.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, that ball's tipped up into the air, and it's anybody's football. The defense, first of all, does a great job of anticipating a throw down in the red zone, and they're in great position to knock that ball up. But it was exciting to see, would anybody come up with it once it was in the air?
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Right down the middle. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Dukes will kick it off to begin the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Texas State offense back out there. First play of the second half was a handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
That's a much better job by this quarterback working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
First down. Looking to throw the football. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Catch made on the sidelines, then move the sticks. It's a first down. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become...
And looking for a big play here. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quick throw complete to the tight end. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Snags the quick throw. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
He's moving out of the pocket now. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
It's a new set of downs, and it's first and goal for the offense. Back to throw again. Looking for his back. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Heavy blitz look here pre-snap. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And the defense stops him there on the scramble close to the goal line, but not in. We'll see what the offense dials up here on third and goal. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Texas State. And they go in front here in the second half. Methodical but effective. They're probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Now they'll empty the backfield on this two-point conversion. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he doesn't get there. The try fails. They don't go up by 7. Still a 5-point game. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Duke's offense back on the field now. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. They stop him right at the 24.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Quarterback drops back. The pocket breaking down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
This is why this guy's considered one of the top defensive ends in the entire country. He came in off the edge so quickly there. Look out, because that's exactly what was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block it.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Dukes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the quarterback dropping back, bringing pressure. And he can't get rid of it and goes down, so a sack. Unsuccessful 2-point try. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. comes the Bobcats offense back out there. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Offense makes their way on the field. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And we're going to throw now on 1st down. It's an out route, the catch made. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. The Dukes come up to the line in a hurry-up. Takes the snap and takes off on the run.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Intercepted in the end zone. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
1st down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a sophomore making an impact play. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. That's a design quarterback keeper. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. There's contact on the throw. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. Now they finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return. This drive starts in good position. James Madison's offense back out there now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking to scramble now. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs. And the Dukes are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. He hands it off from the gun. And that run produces a decent gain.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, James Madison. So a quarterback who can escape and score like that, what a boost for this offense.
Yeah, quarterbacks like this who can scramble are so hard to defend because the defense is so caught up in coverage and defending the pass. By the time they realize what's happening, there's no chance of stopping them from scoring.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get... At the 15, that's when the offense will take over. The Texas State offense back on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Pitch to the back. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the back gets the football. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. Here comes the up-tempo offense. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. This possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. No huddle now for the offense. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Offense in hurry-up mode. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackle, but first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And that pass falls incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal. 1st and goal here. They need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he's brought down there.
But anything at this point in the game, when you get down to first and goal, get positive yards, that's a good thing. Now, what will they do here on second goal? They spread this defense out, try to create some one-on-one matchups.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Trying to throw for it on third and goal. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. No huddle here for the offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. It's an option look. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Inside the 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Dukes. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Texas State offense back out there. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Catch is made down the middle. And it's good for a first down to the 36. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Texas State.
Chris, they're not quite out of this game just yet. With under 2 minutes to go, they're down by 9. I'd kick the extra point here. Make it a one-possession game, and then try to recover that onside kick, and you got a real shot.
And they tack on the extra point. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And now a timeout is taken by the defense with the 11 seconds remaining. Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
And the quarterback keeps it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.